Good morning, you beautiful lot. Dino back for a little update on our beloved Spurs. Right, so this morning, well, it's a bit of a grey day actually, but at least it's not raining. And with my work, that's a good thing. It's chilly though. Anyway, back to the video. So what I want to talk about this morning, guys, I really want your opinion on this. So leave some comments down below. Please like, subscribe, have a look at my YouTube channel. Please get the numbers up on that if we can, because it's a bit low at the moment, but I was so happy to get over whatever I've got now. So yeah, just go over there, subscribe and whatever. Yeah, so basically the club, the board, the owners, that's what I want to discuss now, but a little bit more depth. So the problem is at the moment, you've got, I don't think there's any level of understanding of what the next person down is doing, if that makes sense. Obviously Thomas Frank going. Now, so many rumours come out of the club now from different sources saying that Lange and Vinay didn't want to sack Frank. They wanted to give him more chance, or more time, should I say, to try and turn things around. Now, any person with a logical brain could see that as much as Frank is a great guy and a good coach, he has a level, in my opinion. And I think he stepped up from that level too far when he took on the Tottenham job. I feel that if he was given all the right tools or backed more, or even a little bit more, he'd have had more of a chance. But we know what these owners are like. They basically leave our managers and leave them out to dry. So, yeah, so what I want to say is, so the problem is now is that I think that Vinay and Lange and Frank created this little group together, and they started ignoring Paratici. Hence the reason why Paratici wanted to get out. But the embarrassing thing for them two is the fact that when you now look at the managers have gone to try and get in as interim managers, they're both the names that Paratici gave forward. Igor Tudor and De Zerbi. But going back to that, De Zerbi was the name that Paratici gave before we even went for Frank. He said, go for this guy, get him in from, I think it was Marseille he was with. But no, they ignored him and went for Tudor. How embarrassing it is now that they've actually now gone, the two names that Paratici's given, they've gone back and I've questioned for. De Zerbi said he wasn't interested in doing an interim job. He wanted it on a full-time basis, or what he said, wait until the summer and then come back with whatever they want to offer him. And then he'll decide then. So he wasn't interested in the interim stuff. But in the ball, what you've got to remember is that Enoch brought in Carrington to oversee stuff and see what's going on. That was while Levy was here. Obviously, while Carrington was going through all the books and looking at all the bits and bobs and seeing the day-to-day running the club, he realised that whatever it was that we're still unaware of, really, in detail, that Levy was doing something very wrong. Now, what we've come to sort of understand or try to speculate is that Levy was cock-blocking every single takeover opportunity because he wanted to be kept in or kept on as CEO. And lots of these companies that were coming in to buy it were saying, no, if we're buying it, we're taking over the place. So that's what we've led to understand. There's probably a lot of other stuff that's involved with it. It's probably a lot more detailed than that, but that's sort of the thing that's coming through, reason why they got rid of him. And what you got to remember, they properly got rid of him. Do you remember? I mean, they took literally his code. They wouldn't let him come back and clear his desk or anything like that. So he was got rid of quickly. So it was obviously something they found, and now it's like almost like a hostile takeover, if that makes sense. Even though they own the club, so it's not like that. It's, you know what I mean, though, when I come there. So Levy's gone. Now, what you've got to also remember is that Paratici was Levy's man. Now, I feel very let down by Paratici in one aspect because of how he stuck by him during his ban, and then brought him back straight away give him a job straight upwards. The problem is that Levy then was chucked out. That now leaves Paratici floating around, and we know that Lange and Vinay have been basically doing their own thing, having their own little area there and leaving him out. So he's obviously thought, well, if I'm not being listened to here, which has come out now in the Paratici interview he did, or the press release that he let go out, that he wanted to go somewhere where his ideas are going to be listened to, and he wasn't going to be just overlooked and actually respected. That is saying basically that at Tottenham he wasn't, because Vinay and Lange kept making all the decisions and making them all wrong and just literally ignoring him. So as far as I'm concerned, the way this is looking at it's really embarrassing for the club. It's almost like no one knows what's going on. They're like, oh, choose him, pick him. And the fact that Lange and Vinay were still going to stick with Frank, even in the hole that we're in, just shows there's no one there that knows what they're talking about. I fear that Vinay was going to try and back him like he did Arteta at Arsenal, but it's a completely different situation. So for me, I think Lange needs to be deleted, needs to be sacked. If not now, but definitely in the summer. And also, I actually think that Vinay needs to go. We need a proper director of football brought in that knows what he's talking about. Because this guy obviously doesn't. Anyway, guys, I'm trying to keep the videos shorter so they post quicker. Love you all. Give me your comments down below what you think. But that's my little take on it. Love you all. Come you Spurs.